The Truth Behind the Purple Ink Part 1. I had just finished my double shift at the chain bakery I used to work at. It was about 5 in the morning when I started my walk back home. I told myself I won't take one of these ever again, but as always I didn't have the courage to say no to my manager. He knew I lived 10 minutes away as well, so I guess that made me the easy backup plan. While mulling over my fate of being stuck in a minimum wage job for at least the next 3 years, I come to stand outside my apartment door. I fumble inside my bag for the key. I didn't find it there. Perhaps I had forgotten to bring it again. Making a mental note to get my case of forgetfulness at 24 checked out by a doctor, I knock on the door hoping to wake my poor housemate. After about a minute or so, I hear footsteps approaching. The door opens and my housemate Ajar is standing there, rubbing his eyes. "You really gotta stop doing this, man. I got lab at 8 am. I really need all the sleep I can get," Ajar says while already climbing up the stairs to get to his room. I know. Looks like I am gonna have to start setting up alarms for this kind of stuff. I decide to put my bag down on the couch and go into our shared kitchen to prepare myself a glass of water. My glass seems to not be on the stand, which is kinda weird. Maybe I forgot to put it back too? I pick up my glass from the counter and notice a little piece of paper underneath. I pick it up and there seems to be something scribbled on it in purple ink. I can't quite make out the words. I bring it closer. One of the words seems to be hover, though I can't be sure. I will probably ask Ajar about this later. The tiredness of the shift starts to catch up to me, so I decide to take the piece of paper upstairs and put it on my bedside table. I freshen up, set my alarm for 1 p.m., and get under my covers for a hopefully peaceful slumber. After what felt like not quite enough time, a loud bang on what I think is my window wakes me up. I nearly jumped out of my bed from the loud noise. I get up to go see what's the matter, but after moving aside the curtains, I only see and hear the usual hustle and bustle of my campus. I go to sit on my bed to slow my heartbeat down, but there's yet another bang. I can't quite place where the sound came from this time. For some reason I felt like I should check the note I had found. I didn't find it on the table. Instead I find a crack in the wall above my bedside table that I believe wasn't there before. Bending down to inspect it closer, I look inside. To find pairs of purple eyes staring back at me.